We have Senator Steve Daines here in studio with us today on this Veterans Day. And speaking of that, today's a busy day for you. What's in your planner today here in Billings?
It's a great day in Billings. Veterans Day is just a wonderful time to celebrate the service of our veterans. We'll start off at Will James Middle School. It's one of the best events because you have all these students will stand up and cheer for our veterans. To have our students on their feet cheering like they just won a championship in basketball, but they're cheering for our veterans. It's such a great moment, and it honors those veterans that always deserve a little more applause.
And I hear you're also heading over to MSUB as well.
So we'll be at MSUB after that. That'll be another great event today up on campus. Then we'll finish up at the Independence Day facility here that really allows our veterans a place to stay that need a little hand up at times. And so it'll be a great day with our veterans, and Billings is just a great place to celebrate it.
And let's backtrack a little bit to this past weekend. You participated in a very special moment this past Friday. Tell us about it.
I did. I flew back from Washington, D.C. early Friday morning, went to Great Falls where we welcomed the 120th Air Wing. These are Montana Air Guard. These airmen were over in the Middle East for the last 5 or 6 months. They were based in Kuwait, but they also, part of the mission was into Syria, into Iraq, and Afghanistan. These are amazing Montanans. They're Montana heroes, and we got to welcome them back. They flew in the C-130s literally from Kuwait, landed in Great Falls, and with their families here, we gave them a warm welcome home.
Bet it felt great to be home.
Oh my word, and those families were so excited.
I
And
can't imagine.
those airmen were very excited to be back home.
And with Veterans Day in mind, someone very special to you served in the Marine Corps. Tell us about it.
Well, that's my dad. My dad turned 80 in Bozeman in June. But my dad served with the 58th Rifle Company right here in Billings. He enlisted, and I'm just grateful for my father, his humility. You know, when you're the son of a U.S. Marine, you're taught about sacrifice, about service, and those are values that I was taught. Those are great Montana values, and they came to me from a Montana U.S. Marine.
Huge influence on your life, sounds like.
No doubt.
Let's touch on the news side of things now. Big week for the impeachment inquiry. So is that something you're closely following, or are you going to let it play out and see what comes of it?
Well, I'm just very concerned right now that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats, they're just obsessed with impeachment. And here's the problem. We need to move forward, for example, with our defense spending bill. Our troops need a pay raise. It's being stopped right now because of this impeachment obsession. We need to move forward here with that important Mexico-Canada trade agreement that President Trump signed over a year ago. Now Congress must act. But instead, they're focused on impeachment. Remember, just about 7 weeks ago, they're trying to impeach Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. That didn't work out. Now they're focused on President Trump. They want to overturn the results of the 2016 election. And so I'm very concerned about what's going on. This needs to be a transparent, open process, and unfortunately it's not.
All right, well, Senator, thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing your thoughts on that. We appreciate it. You enjoy yourself at all the events happening.
It's going to be a great day in Billings. Thanks, Victoria.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be right back after this break.